Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about a quite cheesy but interesting topic, and that is keep faith and true love will come eventually. Through this video, I hope to help you guys to understand the reason why I strongly agree with this statement. So, firstly, to begin with, relationships have never been easier to come by since we're living in the age of technology. And one of the most noticeable examples is Tinder. Just through one right swipe, you just got yourself a date for the evening, and even if that didn't go well, you still can land the second one just by nightfall through the same one right swipe. Really simple, right? But here comes the question. Is that what you're really looking for at the moment? Because for me, I think, like for all of us, the young, deep down, to find our soulmate is what we are really long for at the end of the day. That person, that soulmate, will be someone we can cuddle with, we can eat the takeout with, or just simply to be with and grow together. However, I have come to realize that our generations, like youngster like us, we're dealing with one problem, and that is we do not want to give up on anything easily, like ever. Therefore, watching people around us, especially our acquaintances or friends, falling in love, taking some very first steps like dating or Instagramming all kind of couple photos, it makes us, it starts to make us desire what they have and wish we have the same thing too. Um, Consequently, a lot of us jumped right into a quick love affair without real feelings and end up with heartbreaks and some kind of devastating breakups. Since then, the search intensifies, whereas the patience runs out and the panic sets in. However, you need to understand one thing. You need to have faith. You need to keep waiting, because we you get to a point someday where we will take what we can get, and I'm here to tell you that it's okay to keep waiting, and when you think you can't, just wait for the next day and the next and the next, because trust me, someday something will happen. You will stop waiting and you will start being, and the moment when you can just be, that person, that soulmate will come. He or she will come, will not be may not be the one you expect to, or won't come on the day you expect to, but um, of course I know that you may have heard this line and advice a million times, but he or she will come eventually, and all you need to do is keep faith and wait for the true love. Of course, you might argue that because you have lived by yourself and being alone for so long, like even all far of your lives, you start to feel like you're unlovable, or it's so hard to love, or so hard to be loved. But I'm here to tell you that you're not. Since in most of people's lives, we need to have a phase where we are on our own, exploring ourselves, and to understand what is going on with us and deal with our problems before anyone would want to come in and deal with our problems too. Um, and yeah, and that day, and after that phase, the day, that perfect day will come, when the person, he or she, will fall in love with you, when you're not even looking around to find anyone. He or she will steal in glimpses, um, whereas you're just being yourself, and that person will help you to understand that you don't need to struggle anymore, you don't need to stand on your own anymore, and you are not unlovable. You are loved now, and because the right one will worth the wait. um, and so please listen to me that do not settle down with someone just because you are bored of lonely, because that is extremely detrimental for both of you. That he cannot make you the happiest one you are made to be, and you cannot love him the right way either, and that is just devastating and heartbreaking. Therefore, if you don't wait for the person who is made for you, you will end up with someone else person, and that feeling is really sucks and no fun at all. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that when once you are with the person, you will know he's your person. You can feel it in his eyes. You can see the romantic senses between you two, and most importantly, when it's real, and you can feel it. It is undeniable. It is a really beautiful, moving, so shaking feelings, and even can be the one of the most incredible feelings you will ever experiences in your entire life. And so therefore I need to ask you another question. Do you want to settle down for a so-so feelings, or do you want to get a lot of butterflies like every day? If you want the later one, trust me, please keep faith, please keep waiting, and let magic happen. Because before you know it, one guy who you would never expect to be, after months of being nervous, will finally get all the courage he has and ask you to go out to grab a cup of coffee, and yeah, the rest is history. So I think this is the end of my video. Thank you for listening.